Okay, so what are we doing here? We've got our Timbren suspension spring helpers, our SES system, or whatever they call these things. I'm a big fan of these things. Made in Canada, seems like a good company, and they're a really cool product. If you're watching this video, you probably know about the product, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So here's our frame. This is a 71 F100, but this is obviously a custom installation. So instead of running airbags and lines and compressors and gauges and valves and all that good stuff, you can put this little helper spring in there. So this thing works as an airbag would do, as if when you're loaded down, it kind of reacts. It's a reactive rubber, let's say. They say it has a progressive spring rate, so the more you push on it, the more it pushes back. And then you get kind of the benefits of an airbag without the cost installation and just maintenance and hassle of airbags. Pretty simple to install. Anyways, this isn't a sponsored video. I wish it was. I mean, I could use the money, and I think they're a cool company, so that's that. But anyways, on the install here, fairly simple. I had this old cross member laying around from other modifications we've made to this frame. There's some other videos that explain kind of what's going on with all this crazy nonsense that you're seeing here. Really happy with the install of this one here. It helps for as those shocks are shocking, it'll kind of hold everything together. I bought the kit secondhand from like Marketplace or something like that. They're pretty cheap if you find one for your vehicle or whatever. I mean, obviously you're doing custom stuff, so I just kind of went by the rated, the spring rate or the capacity, and kind of found the right set for me. But after a little layout and some drilling, some cutting, some grinding, I was able to use their mounts that came with the kit and then adjusted it to fit to our frame here. I was left with these kind of pieces, some simple stock that I had laying around. Capped the ends and used like their plate that you see there to kind of hold everything in place and make it look kind of clean and kind of cool. This truck is very much a factory look. It's I don't want it to be super crazy custom, whatever, but I want it to have all the modern amenities, let's say. Hence for this. So as I'm loaded down, I mean, I don't use it a ton, but I'll tow with this truck. I'll put gravel in there. I'll put heavy loads when I'm moving things like, moving shops or moving houses or things like that. So these things will come in very handy. Timbrens for custom installations say that they should be about 1 inch to 1.5 inches off the rear axle. What you'll see in this video here, once it's done, is they're about 3 inches off the axle. That's because I'm expecting this frame to drop 1.5 inches once we put all the box and the gas tanks and all that good stuff on there. So with this setup, I'm able to adjust height-wise very simply, put some spacers in there, go up, down kind of thing, exactly where I want, get the ride right. I could change to a lighter spring rate if that felt what I needed to do, but anyways, great product, fairly simple install, especially if you're doing a custom frame. And yeah, want to show you guys it was possible and shout them out. Good video. Take care. Bye-bye.